So you're thinking about taking the MES or the PRCS. And now you're wondering, well, what am I going to learn? Is this really worth the amount of money they're charging for this thing? Well, folks, we've been doing this now for 22 years. Now, I'm a physical therapist, and we started this back in 1994 because we had a number of patients that we referred out of our sports physical therapy clinic to personal trainers in the community. And we had a couple of nightmare scenarios. Clients came back much worse off. We had one lady that came back, her surgical procedure had been completely mangled by a trainer. Now, it wasn't the trainer's fault. The trainer didn't know how to manage this condition, and we felt like, myself and my original partner, Jeff Wright, felt like it was incumbent upon us to put together a program that will give you, the fitness professional, the necessary skills, tools, and knowledge to manage these medically based clients. Well, now, let's fast forward 22 years later, and guess what? This has become the reality. Insurances are cutting back on physical therapy and chiropractic services, and clients are now showing up at your door earlier than they did, say, 20 years ago when we started this. So this idea now of what you'll learn in the MEST program is all about giving you skills in clinical anatomy and pathology so you understand what's going on with this client. Then giving you the skills also to assess the client appropriately, as well as skills in how to manage clients through medical exercise training protocols. Now, a lot of folks say, hey, I don't like the idea of protocols. Folks, everything in the medical realm is based on a protocol. And it simply means nothing falls through the cracks. If you're a well-trained medical exercise professional, you can use these protocols as just simply a foundational roadmap. You can become creative, you can add more, take away things, but we do feel like you need a protocol-based education in managing a wide range of conditions and clients. Along with those protocols and the assessment procedures in clinical anatomy and pathology, we're going to talk about goals, how you set goals with your clients. Also, how do you document, how do you communicate with medical professionals? And then we'll get into a wide range of conditions. We'll talk about some 60 plus conditions in the medical exercise specialist training series. Whether you're going through the PRCS track or the MES track, we're going to talk about all these conditions. Also, we're going to give you specific guidelines on exercise. We have a number of exercise segments that are led by our senior instructor, Brian Ritchie, and we actually shot these segments in his facility in Washington, D.C., Fit for Life DC, and you'll actually see actual exercise techniques that he uses to manage medical conditions. And I mean everything from spinal stenosis to rotator cuff tears to stroke to clients that have hypertension and diabetes. So you're going to learn everything. Then we're going to take, with each segment, we're also going to take and add a case study. And the case study now allows you to take all of this information, put it together now and put it down on paper and say, this is how you're going to manage the client. So really, in a nutshell, what you're going to learn in the MEST program is not just simply exercises, not assessment techniques, but how to take all of this information, clinical anatomy, pathology, assessment procedures, protocols, exercises, everything, and more importantly, apply it from the standpoint of being able to manage a wide range of medical conditions and produce positive functional outcomes for your clients. Folks, the idea of marketing is great. But the bottom line, what medical professionals, insurance carriers, and clients want is for you to produce positive outcomes for them, their patients, their clients, anyone. So let's start all over again. But that